In today's video, I am sharing one of the DIY project. To make this DIY, I have used the materials which are easily available. And this project is perfect for adding a touch of your creativity to a space. Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing good. Before starting the video, welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. Here I have an old frame. The photos and the mirrors were broken. And it's a quite big frame and it was kept like that, thinking what to do with this. So finally I have an idea and I got a big piece of cardboard, and here I have the buckram sheet. You can even call it as a canvas sheet, and it is easily available in the stitching shops. So here I'll cut it according to the measurement of my cardboard. And to stick this buckram sheet to the cardboard, I'm using PVA glue. Now I'll be using this wall putty, which is easily available in any hardware shop, and it costs around 35 to 45 rupees per kg. In a container I am taking wall putty. I'll add some glue and little bit of water to make a paste of it. I'll keep on adding water till I get the proper consistency. So as I'm going to give a base coat using this, I have kept the consistency little bit runny. So here our frame is ready and I am pouring this wall putty paste over it, and using a brush I'll spread it evenly. Whenever you apply this wall putty over a cardboard, sometimes the cardboard will bend. To attain its proper shape, I have kept some hard object on this, and I have applied wall putty for both the sides of this cardboard. By the time our cardboard is getting dry, here I am making some freehand designs on a paper. You can do any designs according to your choice. So first I will fix this cardboard inside this frame. You can see already there is an MDF board which is nailed to the frame. So I have only removed from one side and fixed this cardboard inside this frame. Now here I am making some markings on this, and using this protractor and all, I just make some designs. By this you will get exact proper dimensions and the designs. Actually, I was searching online for some wall frames. Then I found a wooden carved wall decor. At that time I got an idea, why can't I try some 3D art on this frame. It took many days for me to complete this project. To make this design and to trace this design, it took many days for me, as I am a working woman, and whenever I get little bit of time I try all these DIYs. So you can see now I am tracing this design to the frame using this carbon sheet, and it's always better you use this yellow carbon sheet instead of blue, because these lines will not highlight once you're done with your project. So here you can see I have traced the complete design on this cardboard. Now once again it's the time to make this wall putty paste. So here I am making a thick dough of wall putty. As I am going to complete this design step by step, first I will use very little quantity of wall putty. First I followed this step and it was not working for me, and then I followed the another step which you can see in the video. So here by adding very little bit of water, I am making a thick dough of this wall putty. You have to knead the wall putty very softly so that there won't be any crack on this. It should be like how we knead the dough for the chapatis. It should be in the same form. Once our dough is ready, I am covering it with the wet fabric. It will avoid the wall putty getting dried very quickly. Now by taking very little amount of glue, I am sticking this wall putty on the frame. So once I started this work, then I realized that it is really time consuming. To make a small part of design, it took around half an hour for me. You have to take very little amount of wall putty, then stick it to the frame according to the design. Then you have to ensure the shape of this design and make it sure it is attached to the frame properly without any gaps. So just to finish a small part of design, it will take lots of time. Then I thought it's not happening. It will take many more days to complete this project. Then I thought of taking a easy way to complete this project. But that way is also not easy, but it is little bit less time consuming. So here you can see I have completed very little a part of this And one more thing is, like, your wall putty dough is getting dried very quickly because I have done little bit of more quantity and it got wasted. So I just finished whatever the dough with me with the same design, and the next day I tried the another one. So again I used this wall putty powder and I added little bit of glue and water and prepared a thick paste, and I used the milk packets to make the cones. Here is the milk packet. Exactly, I'm not making any cone of it. So here I'll open it properly, and to the one corner I'll just fill this wall putty paste. Even you can make the cone also if you are very good in making cones. Here also you have to make the dough part by part, otherwise it will get dried quickly. I just fold it in a cone shape and put a rubber band so that it will not leak from outside. And here you can see our jugadu cone is ready. So just cut the tip according to your thickness. Before making the design, I'll apply glue on this design, and then only I will put this wall putty paste, so that the wall putty will stick to the board properly and it will not come off. And here according to the thickness I have cut the tip of this cone. And here I am applying this wall putty paste, how we apply the mehendi. Initially my designs were bad, but as I keep on doing, the designs were coming out very good. And by using some tools I have corrected these designs. I use this palette knife and some old brush to make the design correct. And also I have to do some carving designs on these. And before doing this carving, I just waited this wall putty to get dry little bit. Otherwise it's very difficult to get the carvings or the markings on this wall putty. So first I just started filling all the designs. So here I'll make the video little bit fast forward so that I can show the process, or else the video will be much more lengthy. It took many more days, like maybe more than 1 week, to complete this design. Finally I am done with my design, and now it's the time to give a proper finishing. So I am using this sandpaper and I'll just rub it all over this design so that the finishing will become smooth. By using this sandpaper, you can make this uneven surface smooth, and it also give a neat finish for your work. Not only this sandpaper, I just used even the craft knife to give the proper finishing for the designs. In the places where you can't rub it with the sandpaper, I have used this knife. So by using knife, you can take the extra designs or the extra wall putty which is spread all over, you can clean it up. So finally, using a brush, you have to clean all the surface neatly, and then only you have to start coloring this. Make sure to remove all the dust or the wall putty powder which is present all over the designs by using a small brush, and then your artwork is ready to paint. So here you can see the artwork how it is looking. So I will give a base coat of gesso to protect this. And once the base coat is given and it is completely dry, I will paint it with the white acrylic color. Because I just wanted a proper white texture on this, so I am using this white acrylic color over this. Just you have to apply the color all over the designs, even in the edges and all, to get the neat finish. Once the acrylic color is completely dry, here I am using this golden metallic color, and using a sponge I am applying this gold metallic color on these designs. It will give a old vintage or the rustic look for this design. You don't have to take much more golden metallic, just add little drops on this sponge and you have to just rub it all over the carvings. So once it is done, here our frame is looking very dull, so I am using once again this gold metallic color, and I'll just paint the frame with the same color. And you can see the difference, as once we had started painting it, it is giving a very royal touch. I think this frame is around 20 years old, and now I am reusing this. So finally our art project is ready, and I'm going to hang this on my dining area. And I'm really happy with this DIY project. Friends, I think this DIY idea is very helpful for you. You can also try such DIYs in your home and give a a nice touch to your wall by your creativity. If you like this video, please like and hype this video. And if you are not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. See you soon with one more interesting DIY video. Till then, take care and bye.